Hello, hi, and assalamu alaikum. This is Nawaz Badsha. I hope you, dear students, will be fine and things will be pretty much good. I have been teaching you English, and this is my first online lecture, which is on parts of speech. So, before we are going to jump into parts of speech, we must need to know a bit about grammar. That what does it mean and what does it work? Let's start with our first slide is about grammar. That what does it mean and why we call it grammar. Look at and here, my dear students, that whenever we hear a word grammar, we must need to keep one view in our mind that it is a set of rules and regulation for a specific language. I said for a specific language because it means that there are many languages and all of them have their own rules and regulation accordingly. Like, for example, we can call it materials. How? For instance, a mason cannot build a wall without having sand, water, cement, etc. Why I called it material? Because grammar is exactly like this example for language. If we are not provided with materials, we wouldn't be able to structure a good sentence according to grammar. These are parts of speech we may call it materials. Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So the first we have is noun. What is noun? Noun is a naming word of a person, place, or thing, or idea actually. Noun we use for names. How? Like, for example, college, school, university, Peshawar, Islamabad, happiness, house, man, etc. Let me give you some sentences which are consisted of nouns. Ali goes to school. Ali is a noun in this sentence, and school is also a noun in this sentence too. So, Ahmed bought a black chair. The word chair is used for a thing, and we call it noun because it is used for a thing, and we named it for that particular thing. So that's why we call it noun. And Ahmed, as you knew that it is also a noun. Then we have another category of noun, which is used instead of noun. The word which we used for noun are in place of a noun, we call it what? Pronoun. Like, for example, he, she, it, and they. Let me give you an instance of it. He bought a black chair. So let's see, here is Ali, and we called it Ali, a noun, and here is he, and it is used instead of a noun, so that's why we called it pronoun. In the next sentence, he goes to school, the word he is also a pronoun. Alright, then we have verb. Verb is a word that shows us an action or being. How? Like, for example, if I say he is jumping, or riding, talking, or walking, or reading. So these are verbs that show an action or being. For let's suppose if I say he plays cricket, so the word plays is a verb because it shows us an action. That's why it is called verb. As we have talked about a verb that is expressed an action, that's why it is called verb. I write a letter. Write is a verb. Okay, dear students, there are two closely related categories of parts of speech. They are adjective and adverb. They both do the same work, but for specific noun, pronoun, and adverb. Adverb works for a verb or an adjective or another adverb, but while adjective modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. In simple words, we can define an adjective, like for example, if I say an adjective shows or adds more information to a noun or pronoun, and thus we call it adjective. Like for example, pretty, old, blue, smart, black, tall, smart, short, clever, black, white, all these are adjectives. Let me give you an example of it. Ahmed is handsome. अहमद खूबसूरत है. जो ये खूबसूरत लफ्ज़ हमने इस्तेमाल किया बेटे, तो इसको हम एडजेक्टिव कहते हैं और उर्दू में हम इसको इसमें सिफत कहते हैं. So, the word handsome is used to add more information about this noun, and now the noun is Ahmed, and we have noun about Ahmed that he is handsome. So handsome is called adjective. He is a tall man. The word tall is adjective. Alright, same is the case with the adverb as an adjective. It shows and adds more information to a verb. How? Like for example, gently, extremely, carefully, and well. Ahmed runs fast. The word fast shows more information about the verb. That's why we call it adverb. He talks loudly. वो तेज बातें करता है. ये जो तेज लफ्ज़ है इसको हम adverb कहते हैं. Or the word loudly is adverb. Okay, fine. A preposition. The word preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to form a phrase modifying another word in the sentence. How? Like there are preposition by, up, with, about, to, until. These are called preposition. In these sentences, he wakes up in the morning. The word in is a preposition. What is he to you? It shows the relation between these two persons, he and you, the third person and the second person. And the word to is a preposition. The another parts of speech is conjunction. Conjunction is a word that joins two phrases with another phrase or two phrases in one sentence, like how, and, but, or while, because. These are conjunction. Let me give you the example of conjunction. Ali went to bazaar. Ali bazaar gya and bought books. उसने किताबें खरीदी. So the Ali went to bazaar. It is a separate sentence, while bought books is also a separate sentence, but I joined it in one sentence through one conjunction, and the conjunction is and. So that's why we called it conjunction. I will come, but cannot take her with me. I will come is a separate and distinctive sentence, while cannot take her with me is another separate sentence, but I joined it with one conjunction in one sentence, and that is but. We called it conjunction. The last but not the least we have is interjection. An interjection is a word used to express emotion. It shows your emotion, your feelings, that how do you feel at the moment you get something something new or something amazing. There are wow, oops, hurrah. Let me give you an instance of it. Hurrah, we won the match. The word hurrah expresses or shows our emotion and feelings. So that is called interjection. Wow, it is yummy. The ice cream was or is yummy. So the word wow is an interjection. Have a good luck for all the above. And if you have any query, let me know. I'll clear you about the question. Thank you. Best of luck.